Calisthenics. Regarding the Synaxis of the Holy Theotokos, this Synaxis, which is to say our coming together to glorify the Theotokos, is celebrated especially in her honor, because she gave birth supernaturally to the Son and Word of God, and thus became the instrument of the salvation of mankind. Your Nativity, O Christ, our God, has shined the light of knowledge upon the world, for thereby they that worship the stars were instructed by a star to worship you, the Son of righteousness, and to know you, the dayspring on high. O Lord, glory be to you. He who was begotten of the Father before the morning star, without a mother, becomes incarnate of you today, without a father. Wherefore a star announces the good news to the Magi. Angels with the shepherds praise your immaculate birth-giving, O full of grace. Regarding the Synaxis of the Holy Theotokos, this Synaxis, which is to say our coming together to glorify the Theotokos, is celebrated especially in her honor, because she gave birth supernaturally to the Son and Word of God, and thus became the instrument of the salvation of mankind. Your Nativity, O Christ, our God, has shined the light of knowledge upon the world, for thereby they that worship the stars were instructed by a star to worship you, the Son of righteousness, and to know you, the dayspring on high. O Lord, glory be to you. He who was begotten of the Father before the morning star, without a mother, becomes incarnate of you today, without a father. Wherefore a star announces the good news to the Magi. Angels with the shepherds praise your immaculate birth-giving, O full of grace. From St. Paul's letter to the Hebrews. Brethren, he who sanctifies and those who are sanctified have all one origin, meaning God. That is why he is not ashamed to call them brethren, saying, I will proclaim thy name to my brethren. In the midst of the congregation I will praise thee. And again, I will put my trust in him. And again, here am I, and the children God has given me. Since therefore the children share in flesh and blood, he himself likewise partook of the same nature, that through death he might destroy him who has the power of death, that is, the devil, and deliver all those who through fear of death were subject to lifelong bondage. For surely it is not with the angels that he is concerned, but with the descendants of Abraham, that means the children of faith. Therefore he had to be made like his brethren in every respect, so that he might become a merciful and faithful high priest in the service of God, make expiation for the sins of the people, meaning that Christ had to become human. This is why St. Athanasius says that which is not assumed is not saved. He had to become fully human to save us. For because he himself has suffered and been tempted, he is able to help those who are tempted. Because Christ is a human being, meaning that he suffered temptation. The devil tried to tempt him. But he shares in every manner of our life, every manner of our humanity, except sin, because he did not give in to sin. From the Gospel according to St. Matthew. When the wise men departed, behold, an angel of the Lord appeared to Joseph in a dream and said, Rise, take the child and his mother, and flee to Egypt, and remain there till I tell you. For Herod is about to search for the child to destroy him. And he rose and took the child and his mother by night, and departed to Egypt, and remained there until the death of Herod. This was to fulfill what the Lord had spoken by the prophet, Out of Egypt have I called my son. Then Herod, when he saw that he had been tricked by the wise men, was in a furious rage, and he sent and killed all the male children in Bethlehem, and in all that region who were 2 years old or under, according to the time which he had ascertained from the wise men. Then was fulfilled what was spoken by the prophet Jeremiah. A voice was heard in Ramah, wailing and loud lamentation, Rachel weeping for her children. She refused to be consoled, because they were no more. But when Herod died, behold, an angel of the Lord appeared in a dream to Joseph in Egypt, saying, Rise, take the child and his mother, and go to the land of Israel, for those who sought the child's life are dead. And he rose and took the child and his mother, and went to the land of Israel. But when he heard that Archelaus reigned over Judea in place of his father Herod, he was afraid to go there, and being warned in a dream, he withdrew to the district of Galilee. And he went and dwelt in a city called Nazareth, that what was spoken by the prophets might be fulfilled, he shall be called a Nazarene. These are all fulfilling the prophets, and St. Nectarios in his work Christology shows us that there are over 400 individual prophecies regarding the person of Jesus Christ, where he would be born, where he would go, all these things. And we've seen so many of these prophecies take place during this period of the Nativity. I hope that you've enjoyed today's spiritual calisthenics. Have a blessed and wonderful day.